Before I start my talk, I'd like to first address the elephant in the room. I purchased my ginormous fishnets on Amazon. No, they don't hurt. Yes, they do leave a mark.
Julie's incredible, and you can feel the passion, and she's got a ton of expertise, which is something that goes without saying.
Everything I share today is something I've worked personally with for 3 decades. I have live human beings on the other end of all the advice I give you, and I pay really, really close attention. Sometimes I think, well, maybe it just happened to be those 900 conversations. Maybe this is a fluke. But my heart of heart tells me, no, it's not a fluke. It's a problem. And it's a problem that we have to be looking at every single time we don't get the outcome that we want from someone who's working with us. Or we don't get the outcome from our child. Or we don't get the outcome from our partner. Because what happened there was at some point in the conversation, I decided that I wasn't going to play nice anymore. And the reason is I wanted to win instead. But the decision cost me dearly. It cost me dearly because winning the argument didn't solve the problem. Moral of the story, this stuff only works when you use it.
So I think the most important point that I will take back is the message she gave on empathy, in understanding what the person that you're trying to communicate with, the message that they're sharing, and realizing that they're right and that there is validity to it.
Once the bomb starts ticking, you gotta lean in. I have been teaching empathy for 35 years. I started when I was 12. Sometimes teaching empathy is like teaching an ant how to paint a house. It's really hard. And at the end of the day, your reasons mean bunk. Because if you need that person to be able to communicate with you about something important, you have one choice. That is to defuse that bomb. Emotional charge trumps logic 100% of the time. You cannot talk someone down from emotional charge with logic. You said, I just have to hear him out. I just have to listen. I just have to hear him out. You don't get to be heard until you defuse the bomb. Then you have the nice conversation. This isn't rocket science. We just have to make a choice to do it.
I feel very confident I'll be able to take a lot of the learning lessons of today and share them with my staff and the fellow team members, and in my personal relationships with my wife and kids, so I'm excited.
Hey, this is human nature, folks. This is how people roll. So if we make exceptions and we don't keep our word, people don't keep their word.
I really felt like I connected with it on many levels because I see the things that I do wrong, unfortunately. So it's just an opportunity to go ahead and further my skills.
There are things almost every normal person hates. They hate feeling stupid. They hate being berated. They hate not having options or choices. They hate being criticized in public. Fair game? All of those things can be replaced with more positive messages if you choose. Because there are things that almost everybody likes. Most people like knowing someone has their back. Most people feel blessed when they're forgiven. Most people feel appreciative when they're given a second chance. Most people feel like my first boyfriend. I liked you even more after you wrote that letter. He hated being rejected, but the way I communicated the message made him feel valued and appreciated in an authentic way. So ask yourself, when you're sitting down to have a tough discussion, when someone just doesn't get it, when you feel like you've told them multiple times, just ask yourself, have I done my best to communicate a message that a normal person would respond positively to?
I think Julie's style is fantastic. I have met Julie a number of times now and been able to interact with her, and I would recommend her to work with any company that is in need of development for some of their people, struggling with getting through a tough situation from maybe a management or a relational situation with others in their office. And I think that she has such a compassionate approach about the way that she does things that she is able to be successful and help others in their companies be successful.